Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Stop watching this. If you're watching on replay, I'm going to have a shortened, condensed version of this coming out in a few days. So if you don't like watching all the live stream, I know it's a 2-hour video or whatever. Don't worry about it. Check back in a few days. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you will have a full, complete breakdown on this video segment, so you don't have to shuffle through everything. And let's roll that intro.
Show no fear, think of me by your side. Know what we have to do, baby, it'll be alright. I know that it's hard to be apart. Show no fear. Know what we have to do, but soon I'll be there with you.
Good morning, welcome everybody. If you're checking this out on replay, you clearly don't listen to instructions and decide to just bounce and continue to watch the intro, and you've got to sit through and sift through all the content. But for all you people hanging out with me live, I really appreciate you coming and chilling with me today. We are going to be discussing RUSSLA. We'll just RUSSLA. I think pretty standard, simple. I'm pronouncing it wrong in some country. I already know that, so that's fine. RUSSLA, and we also have beta that just released yesterday, so I'm going to be in my beta account discussing everything that's going on. Unfortunately, I can't show you what it is that is going into this, but I will be able to be playing it and answer any questions that you might be having. So that's really cool there. And do me a huge favor, guys. If you're watching this, please post this stream into your line groups. If you want to support me, you want to help me out, post in your line groups right now. Let them know, hey, Anchor's live. He's talking about the brand new hero, because I'm sure everybody's asked, hey, is RUSSLA good? Is RUSSLA good? Hey, what do you think of this? Hey. So let's just all collectively come together and we can discuss it, and we can come with a pretty formulated opinion and gather your guys' thoughts and opinions. Actually, really cool hero that they've released, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I will tell you more about that for sure as everybody starts stumbling in and gets in and wakes up from their sobriety, from getting all wild and crazy last night at the bar. Other stuff, gonna be kind of chilling, hanging out. Nothing too wild and crazy, just the new content that's coming in that I knew would be here. So thank you so much. Zevix, what's up, man? First, sloppy seconds. That's funny, Kyle. How are you doing? A lot of outdated cards in the defense guide video. You don't have new cards, can DM them to you. Sure. The defense guide video. Oh, that one. Oh, I haven't looked at it yet. But that's a good point. Thank you for mentioning. I literally haven't even viewed that edited content. So that's actually next on my list. I want to make sure that I watch this. But yeah, if you could, Zevex, anything that's wrong in that, like, you know the deal. If it's wrong, do me a favor. You can send that over and I can just have them update it and put that in. Appreciate it. All right, let's get music going. That's huge, high priority. List of things. Okay. All right, give me a second. What? Are you smitten? Maybe. Okay. All right. Right there. All right. Let's play some music. Let's get that going. Too loud. All right. Give me a second, guys. Got this one, not sure about it yet. What do you mean by that? Oh, the character? Okay, we'll discuss it. What's up, Geezer Fab? I don't think I've ever seen that. Just got kicked out of your alliance? Was it because of your name? Is this leaning back camera angle intentional? It is intentional when I'm discussing it. Again, I haven't looked at it, Zevex. So it is intentional, but at the right times. So I'll take a look at it, and if it needs to be adjusted, we'll adjust it. The video doesn't have to come out today or tomorrow. So it gives us enough time to edit. But I will be having 10 hero breakdowns, which actually I'll probably send you the cards before I do that, just to make sure they're right. Can't wait to hear her rating. So we're not gonna have the rating yet for her, Titan. As you guys know, I don't like to try and have information out extremely quick. Like, that's not my intention. I want to make sure that it is preferably as right as possible. So we won't have dang it, did I just close out of that? I didn't. Should be good. Alright, let me close out of that. So I won't have the grade for it. I don't think that there should be grades immediately as soon as it comes out. There's way too much that goes into it. But we're definitely going to discuss it, and you'll have a pretty good idea. Oh, for forgetting your war flags, that stinks. I'm sorry, bud. So I did try and do some polls. I think I did like 15, but that's about it. I'm not going crazy on this. Reason why, myself personally, Lapicia I think would have been sweet if they were leaving the raid formations how they were, but I think decreases quite a bit. I've already got good old Lynbrock, which, oh, look at that. Hey, notification. Make sure you check it out. I should actually probably adjust that real quick. Give me a second, guys. Dun, 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 dun. Give me a second, chat. Okay. Clifton, thanks so much for the donation. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you very much, man. That's really sweet of you, man. Appreciate it. Is it not letting me? Okay, that's kind of annoying. It's not letting me. Did YouTube change my permissions? Am I maybe not logged into? That's probably why. Give me a second, chat. Why are you logged in at that? Thank you so much, Clifton. I appreciate that. Why is that? Oh, I still got in top secret. Sorry about that. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my permissions. What about us? I don't know why I'm signed into my personal account. Give me a second, chat. Alright, there we go. Okay, Clifton, thanks so much for the donation, man. Alright, let me... Thank you, Geezer, I appreciate it. Alright, so you would have loved to pull RUSSLA. Somebody Morrison Gramps, yeah, I see that. Trying for Liz, good one to go for. Able to update the Titan attack teams. Check the description. I'm pretty sure everything is up to date. Is there a specific one you're wondering about specifically, Clifton? Can you give a time frame on when those will be added to the folder? I asked about it several times lately. Getting added to the folder out of nowhere. I don't know yet. I have to film them, Zevix, but they're all going to be coming out in the next 11 days. So we're going to have 10 hero breakdowns coming out in 11 days. this up. What folder are we referencing? So Clifton, Zevex looks at some of my old stuff and makes sure it's correct. Love the content, just for Alopecia. Haven't looked now already. Who do I choose? That's a good question. It depends on your other characters. And actually, I want to release a video on that. That will help everybody out for that. Between the two, it really just depends on your needs and what other characters you already have leveled up. What's up, Raja? Guys, if you could do me a huge favor, please post this either in your line chat. If you're part of any Facebook groups, part of Empires and Puzzles, I'd appreciate it if you share the link. Because I don't want to be that dude that's always just posting my own link. So if the content you know is in the past been good for you, I'd appreciate it if you share the link. That helps out a ton. And also do that cool like thing where you like the video. So right now, I think I have to attack a Titan. I have to level up my Freya. I gotta attack on here. Okay, so we're back there. Okay. What's up, Mango? Oh, asking since the Ninja Tower? They should be pretty updated, man. I have a video out for all of them. I don't think any characters have come out that I have forgotten in the videos, because nothing too wild. And if they do, I just add it to the description, and I put it in its specific spot. All right, so you have Cheshire Cap. That's your best defensive down. Thanks again. Okay, no problem. So if you're looking for, Maligna. So myself personally, I am still using Cheshire Cat. I haven't chose to level up Maligna. There is a possibility potentially of doing it, especially with how my team is running, because she gives the opportunity to also give attack down on her special. It's up to you. Alopecia is pretty sweet. Alopecia. I like her on offense. So probably defensively. It's funny because I've seen Alopecia actually help you out on defense. So I think I like Maligna on Titans and defense, and Alopecia on offense. It depends on what your needs are. Yeah, the talents, pull 5 Malignas. I mean, she's pretty sweet. She's also pretty nice on offense too. Dr. Mario probably. Dr. Mario is pretty amazing. Clemmy? Sorry. Yeah, it's up for debate. I mean, I think I discussed it quite well in the hero breakdown for Maligna. I think she's fine to be used as a, in conjunction with, rather than solely your dependent, rather than your dedicated defensive down. No problem, JS. Oops, that was supposed to kill you, but whatever. I pronounced the name wrong. Alopecia. I'm trying to remember. I think I have to record the hero breakdown this month on her, so I'll take a look at it when I record it. I sometimes try and actually give you the correct pronunciation. Sometimes. Doesn't happen often. You've been having fun with your Maligna at 18, but if you really need Moreo, yeah, honestly, Moreo is pretty amazing. All right, so I'm gonna go here, just so I don't take damage. Oh, I used the wrong one. That's funny. Oh, it's an O. Alopecia? Dr. Burrito or Brimble? Ooh, that's really tough. It depends. Do you need offense or defense? I like Grimble better on offense. Defense, definitely Moreo. Morio. Guys, not stressing it. It's a French name, Moreo. That's cool. I'm not French. Yeah, they do have quite a bit of amazing purples. All right, well, that messed me up. Nope, let's go for it. So I hope you guys noticed there. I went for there was obviously like a lot of blues that were in there, and I had some pretty solid matches, but I went for the match that gave me the highest probability of giving me a diamond. Even right now, I could potentially use these guys, but I see that Grim is about to charge off. So rather than clicking the diamond or anything like that, I'm just going to go for the move that is going to kill everything. I know that move is going to give me almost everybody up, and having my defensive down on the left side is going to make it so everybody's going to die, pretty much. I think actually I'm close to hitting... So you're dead, you're probably not dead. You're close to dead. You're dead. So it's probably just going to be Bull Tusk. Because you're going to get 2 to the face over there. Yep, just Bolt Tusk. Hate to ask, Poseidon or Neath? Best 2 yellows are Costume Viv and Sith. Are you talking about Sith? What's Sith? I actually really like Neath. I've got Neath emblemed all the way up, and I like Neath. I like Neath over Poseidon. I'm still gonna rock this team. Who get rogue emblems? Frost or RUSSLA? We're gonna talk about that a little bit. It's up to you. I would much rather you use characters that you know you're gonna potentially put on your defense. Alright, so this definitely developed into a pretty bad board. I'm not expecting everything to always be there initially, but the lack of blues definitely was present. Yeah, we're not going to get this one, I don't think. We'll see. Rip. Sif. I really like Neath. Alright. Let's go, bro. On Mythor Sif equals a Sarnia Frigg. Friggy than Neath? Really? They literally have the same names? Yeah. Apparently Sif apparently had recent Star Wars text, right? Yeah, that's what I was like. I think that's what you mean? Promise. Alright, who's about to go off? So it's funny because he's really good. Jot is really good on defense against these. Because it's gonna mess me up. Again, another play. I want to kill Jot, so I didn't want to just throw my stuff into it. So in this case, rather than throwing the Sonias and stuff like that, I'm going to do the character that's going to hit everybody first, and then evaluate where I can kill other characters. So I went after the main target, which was the Jot, which Jot against me is really good. There is a potential with him making his guy that maybe it was a better option to shoot my thing first, but we should still be good. I've got attack increase up, and then now I just gotta survive Grim. So the healer, no. So, I mean, if Jot goes off, it really can mess things up with me. Because it messes up the whole board, where a simple increasing my attack isn't going to fix it with my Sonias, because the attack decrease is on the tiles themselves. Anchor, how do you envelop Lapicia? Really enjoy or can't decide what to prioritize. I gotta make this video. That's definitely gonna be my next video. What hero should I level up? And I'm also going to talk about where, what to do in terms of emblems. In terms of emblems, it depends on what you're using Lapicia for. So primarily, if she's an offensive character, it's better to go a bit more offense on things. She's more defense. It might be better to make her a little bit more well-rounded. If you're going her on Titans, you want to go pretty much strictly all attack on Titans. So that's kind of where you're at. Depends on what you're using it for. All right, top 3 yellows. How does it work? You only get 632 for you're getting 643. It depends on the strength of the person I'm facing. Okay. All right, so let's collect these. All right. All right, Anchor, you playing more Empires and Puzzles and sending text at the moment with Path of Valor? Oh, it's all good, man. Guys, if you could do me a huge favor, just do a quick like on the video. Supposedly that helps out quite a bit. So just click that like button too. Especially if I've answered your questions. So we're gonna get really annoying with our defense. I'm gonna pretty much go all defense on my defense. I don't even know if I'm gonna set up a way to kill my guys. Especially in wars, I'm gonna make it extremely frustrating for them. Ooh. I'm happy to announce I have hit every single daily challenge since they have released Path of Valor. This is a monumental thing, and I'm only doing it for scientific reasons. Yeah. Gain experience for 5 different heroes. All right. Complete 6 season 1 map stages. Okay. Thanks, guys. You talking about the best yellow? There's a ton of good yellow. I think Odin makes my list. Lindbrock currently right now. I don't know about Micah. Gazelle is potentially up there, but I don't know. Probably Jake Dong. Cosm Viv, yeah, that's pretty good. Cosm Viv's amazing. here. What with this guy? What's up, Grey Wolf? How you doing, buddy? So you guys are killing it over there. I forget what it was that I saw. I think it was actually you. You were super high up on the leaderboard. You went with that. Yeah, I really want to finish this Freya. I'm so mad about it. I'm so mad that I'm leveling up Freya. I'm even more mad that it put emblems on Bara. I hate the design of the characters, but they are just too good to ignore, unfortunately. Living the dream, that's good, man. How many guys, let me know in the chat if this is your first time watching the stream. Let me know first timers or second timers. We need to use that. I'm looking for you. Definitely going strong. That's good, man. Good for you guys. Let me like I was. Ooh, I love a thrill, yeah. I might be able to. I doubt I'll be able to start it. Alright, so J-Mac, this is your first time catching me live? That's cool, man. How did you find me, J-Mac? Or how did you know that I was streaming? Paradox, I remember you from last stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out again, man. Let me go. Alright, so you have Freya and Sartana on the bench and Malika, the Malika Lapisha choice. So the only reason why I, like, in terms of Freya, I think that there's way more utility characters that are out. If you're kind of light on characters, I'm not a big fan of leveling up like Bara Freya. They're purely, in my opinion, defensive characters. They can definitely be used on offense. I don't really like them at all on Titans or anything like that. I think that you've got more utility out of Maligna. But Lapisha's pretty sweet on offense. I just, like I said, I wish that it was... Lapisha would be amazing if they kept the raid formations. Not that she's bad, but she was amazing. Alright, so you did a search for Empires and Puzzles tips and found your subscriber waiting because you like my videos. Oh, cool. Been watching since you're level 4. What level are you now? That's cool, J-Mock. So did you just get into the game, J-Mock? Or you just been subscribed to me for a long time and eventually was on while I was on? Anchor the Godfather EP, great dude. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. Kanak, what's up, buddy? How are you, good sir? My second favorite Canadian. Whee! All right. Okay. Oh, you're leveled up. Now I get to do the rather annoying things. All right, so you guys get to see something kind of depressing. All right, so Freya, obviously, guys, if you understand with her talent, she's going to each ally increase the HP and attack inherited from the caster. So the minions are going to be based on however much she has in terms of attack and her health. So you want to go attack health, and primarily for her, you want to focus health. So prioritization on everything is going to be health, attack, and then defense when embleming her up. Well, I'm looking at this, so I had to.
No, you did that. And you did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're level 77 now? That is awesome, Knight. Man, we've spent a lot of time together that I didn't know about. Did I cuddle at least? Recently bumped into much higher alliance and wanted to hold your own within. That's awesome, J-Mock. I highly recommend it to everybody. Alright, so now I'm faced with a decision here. I have the attack bonus or the health bonus for her. For Freya, I'm going health. I want to make those minions stay alive as long as possible. Alright, so let's... We are removing emblems, sadly, from you. So, reset. Give me all my stuff back. So, I might as well use it. So I want to get it up as soon as possible. In Arizona 95. Nice, man. What do you guys think about... How are you guys' states in terms of the mask? Who's getting masks removed? Who's got to keep them? Luna, we haven't yet. So I usually wait a bit to talk about it, just because people start strolling in a little bit later on and they get notifications delayed a bit. So I usually wait a little bit to discuss it, so that way I don't discuss it and then everybody's like, hey man, did you talk about it? I'm like, yeah, I talked about it half an hour ago. Alright, so increases in the healing, or we're going to go attack percentage. So in this particular one, so I've got the health bonus here and increasing healing. This particular one, I do like the attack. Increases the healing. It could be okay. It's not bad, but I'm going to go attack here. Attack or health, we're going to go health. Pretty far up on her. So again, we've got the health attack situation here. I'll go health. So for me, building up Freya, I'm going to go here, here, here. I've got attack health here. Going to go there. Now I've got defense or critical chance. I'll go defense, and then I'm definitely going to finish it out with mana as well too. So, shoop, that's the route that I'm going to go to finish her out. And she will definitely be going on my defense, because I'm pretty much just going to make it so that they're never going to be able to kill me. And it's going to be really annoying on them. So apparently my state has decided on the 28th that there will be no more mask. Give me a second. Which I'm actually really surprised, because I live in like a very, very liberal state. So, okay. Who's my next project? Who do I want to level up? Ooh, that's what I've been working on. A second Mother North. That's gonna be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna bring her to 80 or not. I kind of want to. I think I like the idea of having a second Mother North. I really like Mother North. So this is so depressing. None of the ninjas I'm leveling up. I did get 2 tiers. I'm considering that one. My reds are pretty stacked. I kind of want to do a second Krampus because I do love him too. Not gonna do Frost. I don't think I'm gonna do Urius. Did get Mitsuko the other day. Could just do a second Miki just to throw it into it actually is probably a smart move. Zero brought up the fact that it's good to have another Miki for the what's it called? The Mythic Titans. Okay. Happy Thursday, hit the like button. What's up, Vladimir? How are you doing? Alright, so you're still masked. Alright, so wide open, fully vaccinated, but no mask at anything. Okay. Oh, so you don't get to watch the streams often. That's good, man. Best EP streamers brewed. Thanks, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so, man. I appreciate that. Oklahoma, no longer mask mandate last you heard. Yeah, it was actually really weird. Yeah, because JS, you're in Arizona, so I was just visiting my family in Arizona, and that was the weirdest thing. I was able to go into the grocery store without a mask on. And like, so many old people just had no mask on. They're like, F it. I was like, all right, cool, man. Good for you. I saw more old people without masks on than young people, which is wild. We'll be masking for a while. Kids are starting back in school learning on Tuesday after a couple weeks learning at home. Okay, interesting. In the stores, they don't care to each their own. Interesting. And that'll be interesting to go to that point. I don't know what that's going to look like. So I was reading articles that people were like, I'm going to continue wearing a mask even after the fact because I don't want to look like I'm a Trump supporter. Was what it was like. What does it have to do with politics on wearing masks or not wearing masks? Like it's, I don't know. Like that's kind of like a weird correlation to me. Poland, you don't have to wear a mask when you're outside, but when you're in shops, for example, masks are okay. Cool. All right. So don't have to wear. Yeah. So we just. I mean, I don't wear my mask when I'm outside. So you're the man. Have a good day. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the donation. I really, really appreciate that, man. Hope you have an awesome day too, man. Never wear a mask. Okay. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what that looks like. Not having him have to wear a mask. I don't know. All right. I eventually want to finish Reinhold. I don't want to finish you. There's nobody that I'm really, really super excited about leveling right this second. Second Jot. Oh, I do want to finish this Belief. 2. Rudolph, just never been able to get leveled. Neglected. It's actually kind of interesting. Alright. Oh, Shader Eve. I know, did I start working on him? That's one that I need to, that's one that I definitely need to work on. Alright. I think I met my criteria for today on that. Alright, so complete 6-1, map stages. Alright. Go do 8-7 real quick. Alright, so... Alright guys, should I talk about the brand new hero or what's going on in beta first? Which one should I do first? I'll leave it up to you guys. You've heard the Trump thing about personal choice. If people want to wear one, I'm not going to cause trouble. If it's not required, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm literally right there with you. You can't wear one. Oh. Human diaphragm? Don't want to go in stores. Online ordering is awesome. All right. Well, I'm sorry that you are in that situation. Yeah, so it's weird. I was actually watching this interview from the dude from Shark Tank. I forget his name, but he made a really good point that I didn't think about. With like the government rollouts and everything like that, so many people are funding things that are not going to be around, and he's like, let the market decide, which makes 100%. Like, there's so much stuff that went into the airlines, and they're funding them for 2019 numbers, but now so many businesses are going to be all remote, and they're not going to have these crazy traveling things to where everybody's going to be traveling, which requires it's going to be a whole lot less traveling. And you're seeing the bailouts being put towards businesses that are potentially no longer going to be even around, or they're not going to be needed as much as they were because everything's gone so digital. So I think that it's just kind of interesting. I'm obsessed with the market. I love like watching what the market does. I think that's so fascinating to me. Like buying habits or things that change or things that are completely different. And that was one of the weird things that came with like the pandemic of everything, is like how different things were going to be after this in terms of a market sense. How much does that change? So I really think that stuff's really exciting. All right, so beta, a lot here in beta. All right, so hero, please. Hero of the month. We already discussed the hero of the month. All right, so RUSSLA, please discuss. She appears overpowered. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3 hero P's. All right, so let's try and see whoever gets to 10 first. All right, so if you want me to talk about beta first, I'm gonna count them up. Actually, I think it's like mixed. It's up to you guys which one we discuss first. Beta is going to take a little bit longer because I'm going to actually log into my beta account and I'm going to mess with stuff. So actually, Zevex, are you still on here, bro? What's up, Murph? How are you doing, buddy? Okay. Basically, diaphragm shoved up. Pushing you along. Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Or ma'am. I don't know, one of the two. I'm really sorry to hear that. Joseph C. Oh, cool. What's up, Dons? Glad you caught me live, man. Zevex, do you mind, do you have the image for the new hero in beta? If you could block it out like you did in the past, I'd appreciate it. You just put 10. All right, let's see. I'm gonna count. Baby, you in the chat? Baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. She's literally right in front of me, and it's funny. She's. Are you listening to the stream?
Not right now.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind. No, there's a couple of new ones in there, Zevex. Let me pull it up real quick and look. First time you got to catch me stream. Oh, for long. Oh, well, cool, man. Give me a second. I'm gonna go look. Could you say this hero only comes around once a month for the year? Okay, could one say this hero... I'm confused with what you're saying, Paul. What am I doing? I'm pulling up beta. Why did I farm this stage? I'm completing my, what's it called? I don't think I need Divanas. No, it's a different one, man. I'm gonna tell you what it is in a second. Xenophod is new. I think Xenophod is the new one. Oh no. Did we do Xenophod? Did we ever talk about Xenophod? I think we talked about a Zenobia. I don't know if we talked about Xenophod. Alright, so we still got 3 left. Oh, I do want to get something. Oh, sorry, I have my top secret up. Let me see real quick. Yankee Panky, good news, good news. 5-star season 4 hero with one of you only for you. Bad twos, it was duplicate 5-star. Sorry about that, Patchy. That's how I felt about the ninjas, man. That one was bad, bro. I did a lot of pulls. And they did not hit. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry. I'm going back. I'm still on top secret. Okay. Thanks, Avex. All right. What's up, Mimi? How are you? How about this tough one? Aguirre, Glenda, Frost, Scotty. Scotty, for sure. Especially now. Scotty is amazing. That one wasn't hard. Play with Fire. Yeah, no, I really like it. It's pretty cool. And you know what I like the most about it is that it's copyright-free music. It's copyright-free music that doesn't get me messed up. That's what I like about it. Oh, it's Professor Lindbrock? Oh, sweet. I mean, actually, duplicate Professor Lindbrock might not be bad, man. That's one of the characters that will probably be really, really annoying to face Double. Yeah, no, Scotty's just insane, especially right now. I really like Lidenbrock. She's been doing really well on defense. You're gonna start seeing her more and more because people will realize she pretty much runs at average speed. Her first hit, especially when you throw mana stuff on her, like she's hitting at the same time that I've got fast heroes hitting sometimes. And she's a slow hero, and she just, when she goes off, it is no bueno. Alright, I gotta do one more. Yeah, so the only reason why I'm farming this is just for the what's it called? And then I'm gonna do my Titan hits, and then I think we're gonna dive in. First, we're gonna talk about what's her name first. Can you guys hear the lawnmower outside? Yeah, double Professor Lidenbrock and Rush, yeah. Gross. That's what I'm building right now. My Rush team is just disgusting. Like, I don't even want to kill them, I just want to annoy them. If I had Alfreich, oh my god, it'd be all over. You get 5% on Myth Titan? Nice, good for you, man. Oh, you guys can hear it? Sorry. Hey, baby! Shady! Can you do me a huge favor? Can you shut the window?
Yes.
They're here in the lawnmower. Thank you, babe. Alright, that should be better.
Shut down that one?
I think that should be okay.
Okay.
If not, they can hear the lawnmower the entire time.
Maybe that will give them encouragement to cut their own grass.
Yeah. Alright. Let's bring fire stuff. Actually, yeah, you're at 866. Ooh, that's so sad. Some Keith is no longer. If you get 2 Professor Lidenbrock and Guardian Owl on the same team, honestly, I don't think that's really a good idea. Because they counteract each other. I think having like what's it called? Owl in the very far left, and then potentially having Mother North in the far right. That might be kind of interesting. So like all your dudes die and then goes off, but she brings them back after. Consisting of 5 Alfreichs. I'm sure you'll see it soon enough. Alright, we gotta bring red, right? Be a star. Yep. Don't take me anywhere you need to be. Take a look. It's all become. Need you anymore. Prefer you on your own. Alfred's always been good. I just can't find my Aries. Where you at? So tell me when it's all done. Burn them all one by one. Holding on. Oh, that's cool. You're out there, you're young. Do you hit 1%? Yeah. I hit 1% with like 3 attacks. And I don't say that to brag, but it's generally been pretty easy for me. I literally think I only attacked 3 times. Because I knew, unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately, but our alliance wasn't going to make into the top 100. So we hit the top 1,000 or whatever. But in terms of myself, yeah, 1% in total damage, and I literally don't think I attacked besides what I did on stream. I think I attacked one more time, potentially. I forgot to use them. Oops. Rip. Okay. Well, at least I didn't get punished for it. Oh, you forgot to hit and got 5%. Nice. Your scroll of alteration, tornado, max mana, health dependent. What did I use? Scroll of alliteration, tornado, hurricane, and something else. I forget what it was. Wasn't the Titan banner? I forget what it was. Red diamond. No bueno. And I'm not getting good cuts. Blue diamond. Nice. Red diamond. Okay. Is Morris even good enough to level? Ask him because you just pulled him. He seems an extremely fun hero. It's up to you. Totally up to you. I don't remember Morris off the top of my head. Let me go look at him. Let's see. I gotta open up that. Moves all stats, effects, stacks, caster. Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of this character. If he didn't hit a random enemy, I think he could be much better. That's his biggest issue. I'm not a big fan. Yangmai or Grazul, depends on who you're leveling, or who else you need. If you want to get into the LVs, you need to give it everything you got. What do you mean? Wouldn't be bad to suggest using Nor as a chameleon either because of the fatigue. I mean, there's a possibility. I've never hated on it for that. I think Guardian is fine if you're trying to push that. But I mean, Zero and I, we got the same exact stuff, except for an alliance thing. So just for me, I don't know. There's no huge emphasis on it. I would say that it's generally pretty decent, easy to get up there. Potentially, if you have the right heroes. That's a big thing. No, you don't use it as food. See, that's the whole thing. If you only have one of them, you should keep it. As you can see, I mean, I have every single... I have one copy, even of the bad heroes, because SG always decides to change and update heroes. So, maybe he becomes good in the future. Alright. Unclear of what we were. Alright. Let's try it. Easy. Thank you. Alright. Alright, so we're going to talk about... Wait a second. Alright, give me a second, guys. Okay. Alright, let me just shut the music off real quick. Just so I can concentrate. Alright, so we're gonna talk about Alright, so we're going to talk about RUSSLA? RUSSLA? Let me know. Is it RUSSLA? So this is the 4-star character, which is pretty awesome, actually. First and foremost, Rogue class, which is one of the better emblem classes that they have out there. Being able to dodge the direct damage that comes through is actually quite annoying. We see it time and time again. We're attacking the Frigg, kind of an issue. Dodges out stuff quite a bit, quite frequently. The family, so she's going to give the underworld gems, and then she does have the passive that the duration of the first 3 status ailments on this hero is decreased by 1 turn. So anything negative on it. In terms of the passive ability, one of the not so great ones that they have, obviously it would be better if it started out with mana. I mean, that would probably just be really, really broken. I think this is the second very fast 4-star that we have behind the Vampire. I don't think that there's any others. You can let me know. But RUSSLA is pretty sweet. It's actually really, really, really kind of interesting. Running it very fast, deals 280% damage to the target. The caster goes into hiding for 2 turns. While hidden, the caster can't receive new status effects or stacks. All damage is reduced by 30%. So it reduces the mana damage. When it comes out of hiding, it deals 277 damage to all enemies that use special skills while it was hiding. So in terms of the character itself, I really like the ability of it. It would maybe be a little bit better if it took no damage, but I do like the fact that it deals damage to anybody that that casted a special skill. I think that there's kind of some interesting things with that. Not to mention 280% damage is pretty decent, especially for a 4-star. What I think is absolutely most important about this character that I don't think people are really realizing is the fact that it has amazing stats. And really quick, I got to talk about the sponsor of this video. It is Raid Shadow Legends. Guys, if you want to do me a huge favor, you could help out and help the stream by checking out Raid Shadow Legends. The link of that is in the description below. And by doing that, that helps me out a bunch by making a whole bunch of content for you. You've got a whole bunch of different factions that are out and released. You've got a ton of different things, 460 different champions that you can actually pick, and you level them up. You got 3 stars that go up, a whole bunch of active clans, and 25 million players worldwide. So I'd really, really appreciate it if you guys do check out Raid Shadow Legends. That's what supports the content. That's what keeps me helping you guys out with Empires and Puzzles content. So with RUSSLA having 793 on her attack, that's easily, I would say, probably the highest I've ever seen on a 4-star when you compare it with all the other stats. 782 on the defense and 1328 on the health. Statistically, this is very easily 5-star stats. 793 is just insane, not to mention at very fast speed. So a lot of people aren't really considering this being at a 4-star. This is going to be one of those heroes that is probably going to be a must to build up if you're just kind of getting involved in this game, just because of high such attack stats. And I think, let me see. Oh, give me a second. I want to show you guys something really quick. This is with her leveled all the way up with emblems. So show you guys that as well. And you can see, oh, let's see. I don't like that. Why is it doing that like that? That's kind of aggravating. Huh. Okay, well, you can kind of see it that way. To get 906 emblemed up to 20 and 859 on defense and 1400 health, which again, this is literally 5-star stats is what we're looking at. Like that's insane for a 4-star. It kind of shows you how much of a power creep that this game really has come into. So let me do this real quick. Bring that back up. The biggest draw is running it very fast. I could see this potentially being on Titans, just because of it having such high attack power. That could definitely be a case. And in terms of using it, I don't think that it'll be on defenses. You know, it's not like it's going to swap out for like Cobalt or anything like that in the higher end players. There's no way that I see 4 stars making its way being onto defenses in their current state. I think like when you look at, you know, RUSSLA versus like a Thorn, I would still run a Thorn instead of RUSSLA on your defense, especially at high levels. But people that are needing some help in terms of having some better characters, I think RUSSLA is going to be a really awesome additive potentially to your defense. And then on offense, the ability to just deal damage. I like, again, the 280% plus such high attack power, and if you do have some emblems on it, it's going to be quite a bit. Bouncing out, hiding, and then dealing the damage. So I think it's an interesting character. I think that it'll be used definitely in the tournaments. You're going to see this character. It's going to be like breaking your heart a bit. You're definitely going to want to be considering potentially waiting off on using your specials. 277 damage is something. It's not end of the world, but it is definitely something. And if you time it correctly, you could almost potentially time it to where it goes off the first time, and then by the second time, you're really close to being able to time it to where all of their other stuff is going to go off. So using a potentially like a mono board, I could easily see that she comes back and then she's going and dealing damage to all four. Whether it's enough, I don't know, but I do like it's very fast and it's actually it's an effective strategy. So that's kind of my take on her. What do you guys think? Oh, she is a 5-star. Wow. All right. Gretchen is yelling at me. Best food. That's so funny, man. That's a really bad thing. So 5-star. I thought she was a 4-star. Wow. All right. Well, I give this review 4 stars. Oh, that's too good. I think actually we just got to redo that whole thing, right? Man, I am drunk. Anchor get. Oh, this is actually reading through the comments is way better. Troll of the century. Can I chalk this up as just trolling you guys? Will that work? Anchor's just 5-star. You need a hero breakdown. This isn't even a hero breakdown. For God's sakes, man. This is bad. Can we just edit the whole thing? Guys, it was just me trolling the whole time. I knew it was a. You know what's so funny? I know, start the stream all over. You know what's so funny is the fact that what's so funny about that is that would probably get the most amount of comments. He's struggling. This is a full-blown struggle. I can't wait to all right, so man, I use a reset emblem, you're good. I know, right? That wasn't even mine. You drink it. I was like, man, I wonder why the chat is just blowing up so much. Not a force. Man, if I would have just taken 2 seconds to read the chat. This is what happens when you make content on live. That was fun, bro. Whatever. All right, to follow everything up, apparently I'm an idiot. Booze and puzzles. Yeah, I'm reading through chat. Chat, I recorded this live. RUSSLA is a 5-star. It's a 5-star and not a 4-star. The stats are amazing. I'm talking. All right, so now we gotta actually reference this thing in real time. God, this is so bad. Struggling, chat. You've been drinking. This is why I don't make content while I'm live streaming. Actually, it probably doesn't change. All right, so in terms of whether I mess it up and just release it live. So in terms of the character now, running at very fast. So I think this is the first very fast 5-star that we have that is in blue. 280% damage to the target, flipping it out. I don't know if the 277 is going to cut it. Being on defense, it is very fast. 280 damage to the target. That's probably the most common thing that you're going to see. It might be a little bit annoying. I don't know if it's really going to break everything. With it being a rogue, that's going to be a really interesting thing too. Now I'm trying to consider if it's going into actual defenses, how effective it's going to be. So now we got to think in terms of defense. Defense blue is pretty tough. Damage dealers, you've got like Cobalt, which is running essentially at very fast on the first. I think that RUSSLA is going to beat out the very fast, but then everything else like that after, Cobalt just is substantially better. dealing a lot more damage. You're not really worried about the 277 at RUSSLA's going off the second time versus Cobalt the first time at average speed at the second level. And being that it's a rogue, it's going to bounce out of the way. It does have one of the worst passives, being that it just reduces the duration by 1 turn. Stats wise, pretty awesome, really amazing. 793, 782, 1328. I do really like those stats. So 280% damage to the target. Caster goes into hiding for 2 turns. While hidden, the caster can't receive new status effects or stacks, and all damage is reduced by 30%. I don't know if the reducing is going to be that much of a factor. I could easily see a RUSSLA just being it's pretty close to what Jackal is at. Let me see, because I think Jackal is at 280 at very fast. Let me go look at Jackal real quick. Which obviously Jackal being an actual 4-star. Let's see, Jackal. Where are you at? 765. Obviously the defense is bit worse. Close 270. All right, so 270, close to that much, close on the attack power. So Jackal does hit, but the hit isn't that amazing. Obviously it's going to be a little bit more. 793. We're close. It's going to deal a little bit more than Jackal running it very fast. Do you die from Jackal's hit? No, not often. Coming back up, I don't think that this is really going to be as much of a pain as we think it might be. If the percentage of the damage of the 277 was a percentage instead, I think that maybe there might be a thing. What I will say is this is RUSSLA with her all the way emblemed up. Sorry, that's kind of goofy. I don't know why my phone did that there. So 906 going into 853 and 1400 on her health 20 emblem node. So 906 is a lot. That's a substantial amount of attack. Could definitely see relevancy there, especially when you're at very fast. You're pretty much banking on the 280 at very fast speed. That's your biggest draw to this character. Bouncing in and out, it's yet to be seen how great that's going to be. So I do like the character. I don't know if it's going to be breaking defenses. I think it's good, but I think that there's probably going to be some better characters that are going to be a little bit more. So on, I could see Titans being relevant. Offense could be relevant for sure. I'm just kind of thinking of like other blue characters. I mean, in terms of like on offense, there's a bunch of blue characters I think that I would just rather run instead. We'll see. Yeah, that's so I got. Oh, that's too good. Man, this is wild. Totally winging it. We literally walk away from your TV counting stars. That's so funny. The trolls want steak. That's all good. But I should know. I mean, that's my bad. I should know 5-star. But I don't know why I thought that it was a 4-star. Maybe because it looked like a 4-star? Higher power than almost every fight. That's crazy. Feed the trolls. Oh, man. You know what's funny, too, is I actually had coffee today, and I never have coffee. Wow. It's fun. No, I'll keep it in the stream. I don't care. Screw it. It's just incorrect information. You know what I mean? It's not like it's the first time. Hey, it happens, guys. I'm human, you know? That's a pretty big goof. How does this metaphor? Oh man. Oh man. A bit worse. Yeah, for sure. It's a bit worse. I was mostly, it's FX, I'm mostly talking that from an offensive standpoint. It's kind of what you would expect out of Jackal on her first hit. Troops attack, yeah, they do. But that defense she'll do in like 450, I don't know if it's going to go up to 450. What's up, Ed? I used to cut the music for the goof. No, it would be better if I had the music, because then I'd have something. Oh man, coffee jitters. Man, that was too good. I made your entire day. Bro, I should just release it as a total troll and just let everybody just destroy me in comments. Maybe we'll release it with me completely not realizing it. You're in stitches. I appreciate it, Patchy. Yeah, it's a 5-star. Gosh, you know what's worse about this chat is all the people that are watching this on lag that haven't hit the point to where I realize how much of an idiot I am. So now in the comments, you're gonna see a rolling of people saying, Anchor, it's a 5-star, it's a 5-star. We're gonna see that like throughout the whole stream because a lot of people catch up later on because it lags sometimes for people. So we're gonna see that. All right, so let's get into the beta stuff real quick. My hair is beautiful, thanks. Thanks, Paradox Wife. Been growing out my COVID curls. Look at that. Going for the Fabio look. I took a shower before I streamed, just in case Zero got on here. Alright, let's go run beta real quick. What we want to know. Alright, where are we at? Alright, let's go pull up beta. Organic rad moments, bro. Just saw one. JS, you should see. Actually, they're not as bad. I had a lot of bloopers in the past. Alright, let me see. Alright, so guys, I do have to leave my top secret thing up just because I'm going to actually be live playing my beta account. So to tell you about... A second, we're going to pause this as well. Alright, so I am going to be playing my beta account. I can't show you the screen, but I'm going to be discussing and talking about the different changes that are being proposed. So... it is now coming to the point to where I am pretty positive that they are going to release these limit breakers. They did change kind of the name of it. So you've got specific color, what they're calling Aether, that you're going to need to use on your different characters to level them up. Essentially, these limit breakers are going to allow characters to increase by 5 levels. We did get a brand new character that is just being tested as well. So I will talk about that a little bit later on in this video. So what I'm going to do... And guys, if you want me to start actually displaying beta live, you could just go to the forums and say, hey, can you do me a favor? Let your streamers actually show beta live, because we already see all of this stuff when it first comes out. So there's no point in really restricting content creators from making content on beta and showing us, because we already see all the information in all of our Facebook and line groups and everything like that. So this, if you guys do that, that removes the whole top secret thing, and that allows me to actually make content for you guys. So what I'm going to do, essentially limit breaking the the characters. So for instance, my Elizabeth right now is at 866 attack, 843 defense, and 1527 on her health. I'm going to limit break, which it appears that right now what we're testing, it appears that it's going to be like 20 of the basic, 35 of the uncommon. Oh, that actually, the way that they have that sorted out probably is the other way around. So it's 35 of the common, just the way that they have it in order. It seems backwards, but it's 35 of the common and then like 20 of the uncommon and 5 of the rare. So you only need to limit break once. And then that's just automatically going to give the 5 levels currently. Seems a little bit weird that it automatically just gives it, but now she's going to go up. So now she's at 888 attack, 865 defense, and 1570 health. So that is just, so that gives me the ability to bring her up 5 levels. So that's essentially the limit break. So now I can level her up. And with her at max levels, it starts actually costing some scarabs and chainmail as well too while I'm leveling her up. So you're going to have, and then there's eventually a point where it's going to cost a hidden blade. That's from the 84 to 85. It'll cost a hidden blade. So in terms of bringing up the 5 levels, it's not that big of a deal. Resource-wise, it is kind of annoying, but it's not going to be end of the world. So now with her leveled out, she's at 827, 902 on her defense, and 1642 on her health. So this is definitely a big difference in terms of her power. Her power is at 960. So that's her total power. So just to give a comparison for myself, sorry, I don't have it up right this second. With my Elizabeth, she goes from, her regular is at 866 attack, 843 defense, and 1527 health. That's at 20 nodes. Her power is at 907. With the new version, 927 on her attack, 902 on her defense, and 1642 on her health. So we're looking at substantial amount of attack power increase and about 60 points on defense and 27, almost 100 points of health. So yeah, so it's definitely going to be a big difference. So I see, first initially, my thoughts on this is people are going to be pretty upset. Having to level it up now, going to level 85 is going to be kind of annoying. I see it probably the same backlash that they faced when people first rolled out the emblems. There is going to be a substantial amount of difference between limit breaking and not limit breaking. It is going to be worth it to limit break. So you're going to ask yourself, what characters do I limit break? Kind of defaults to what you learned at the very beginning. Your defensive strategy is going to be really important to make sure that you are limit breaking heroes that are going to be on your defense. That's going to help your team in terms of war. It's going to help your teams in terms of your defense, help you to get into higher level clans that are facing higher level titans. Ultimately, defaulting to your defense is going to be prioritization on these limit breaks. Because that'll make it harder, and like I said, with war, you have more potential to win and everything like that. Myself personally, I don't think that this is the worst move that they've done, which I mean is actually saying a lot because they've had some pretty bad moves in terms of the game. I think that people are going to be upset initially when it rolls out. The way that I think about it, honestly, at this point with Empires and Puzzles, it's kind of like that boyfriend that you've been with, all right? The boyfriend, you've been with him for like 4 years. I'll make it real, all right? So been with him for about 4 years. He's pretty cool. When things were fresh and awesome, he did like some really cool things. And then as things progressed, you would tell him, hey man, I really appreciate it if you didn't go to the bar and drink every single Friday night. Please change that one thing. Like all the other things, I'm really appreciating that. So this boyfriend keeps going to the bar every single Friday night. So by the time you're at the 4 years into your relationship with this guy and he's constantly going to the bar and you don't appreciate that he's at the bar till 3 o'clock in the morning every Friday night, which apparently in this case, it's a guy. I don't know why. Okay, probably should have done a girl, but let's just get beyond that. Okay, so anyways, you're dating this guy. Definitely should have done this a girl because there's way more. Gosh, this is a really bad metaphor. Trust me, it's getting somewhere. Okay. There's something that you really don't like about this, and you've been asking this person, please change this, please change this. All right, so then a year goes by, he gets a new job, he makes, $20,000 more. All right, cool, that helps. It helps that. But can you please stop going to the bar on Friday nights? Okay, a couple years, 6 months down the road, he starts helping you out with more housework. Hey, dude, can you please just stop going to the bar? He keeps on fixing the things that you don't want him to fix when the big issue that you have comes into the fact that he just won't stop going to the bar. In this case, unfortunately, what I'm seeing and progressively changing with Empires and Puzzles is they keep on adding new features, and they're ignoring the big features that need to be fixed. The biggest feature that we have that needs to be fixed, that we've been asking for since day one, is the inaccessibility to obtaining 5 stars and the presence of having so many 5 stars that literally do nothing in your pocket, or so many duplicates that do nothing for you. So it's like at this point now, and then what ends up happening is it's almost like when the boyfriend or whatever, they realize that they should have just changed that thing about the bar. It's like it's almost too late. And that's what I'm kind of starting to feel with what's going on with the new changes. I don't think that they're bad changes, but it's like the big major change that needs to happen is just not happening. We're not seeing that. So these progressive little changes, it keeps people involved, it keeps them playing it, but they're just generally not appreciative of what the game was, the potential of that boyfriend. And that's kind of what we're seeing with all the different new changes that they're coming out with. So that's kind of the limit breaking. I think that that's interesting. It is what it is. Let's get into the actual brand new hero that just got released as well too, that we are set to test out. Let me pull that up for you guys. Okay. Card. Why that's so big. All right, so this just got released as well too. So we'll take a look. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. Actually here, I'll stretch stuff out and we'll just scroll together. All right, so Xenofold, you can let me know. 778 attack, 782 defense, and 1380 on the health. Enhances all dark shields on the board, which we see this, plus Karnov, similar thing. But these give plus 24% more mana. So we're increasing mana, which is kind of interesting. This is the first time that we're seeing the mana being increased on shields. So I'm assuming and guessing that this is going to impact and eventually go through and rotate through all the other colors. When a defending hero casts the special, the shields become weakened. So if it's on the opposite, it weakens. So I could see this being a little bit this will be really good in like the rush attack wars and stuff like that. On offense. On defense, I think it might be kind of annoying for sure. Because you're getting just a whole bunch of mana down. And what I like about this is that it's a status ailment that can't be fixed. And it also increases all of the mana by 20%. So you're not dealing any damage at all, which I think that that's probably something that they should do. We've seen that these characters don't really do that well when they just enhance the board. I'm assuming that at some point, some damage will be added to this character to make it a little bit more relevant. So just enhancing mana is probably not going to do it in terms of making it on any of the teams. It'll make things annoying, but I don't think it's going to make things super relevant. It's got decent stats, 778, 782, and the 1380. So that's a Xenofold. That's what's updated in this brand new update on beta. Okay. Did I lose everybody? It's wild. Is nobody chatting? Did I literally just do that whole thing and nobody said a word? All right, let's go back here. Make sure I close out of that. Okay. It's not in form yet, so expect this to be changed very quickly. Yep. And you guys are quiet during that one, that's for sure. Yeah, it's a brand new character. It just came out. I haven't tested it yet, but I think it'll be the similar situation with Elizabeth, because Elizabeth didn't deal any damage at first, and they had to enhance her, give her to where she deals damage. And I think that they kind of balanced her out. I don't think that she's overpowered. I think that she's fine. So yeah. What do you guys think? See, from a content creator standpoint, how much interaction I get when I'm talking about all the wrong information, and then I talk about something semi-right. Nothing. It's like crickets. All right, I gotta get the music on again. Yeah, I don't think the game. There's never going to be a trade option, guys. Between your alliance members, there's never going to be a trade option. I don't see it ever happening. There's nobody here but us chickens, right? Mat trading, maybe? No, I don't see it happening either. Some market trade, I think that could happen. If there is ever a thing, that could be it. I don't see them ever allowing us to trade into in with our team members. I don't see it happening. As I lay here in the sheets, I'll see what I need. All right, so who's still here that's been here for a while? I think there will be the same story with this hero, like Margaret. After some time, they will add initial damage. Yeah, they'll have to. Team member would be Dawn's Empire. All right, so guys, if you guys got any value out of this stream at all, I truly mean it. It helps me out a ton if you guys check out the sponsor of this video, which is Raid Shadow Legends. I'd really appreciate if you guys do check the game out because, like I said, it helps me out a tremendous amount by being able to continue to make content for you guys and then also not have to make it a situation to where I'm always trying to come to you guys to get donations and stuff like that. So this ensures that I don't have to do that. So if you guys haven't already, please check the description in the video right now and check the game out because, like I said, truly helps me out. You don't have to buy anything, you don't have to spend any money or anything like that, but by you checking out the game, it allows me to continue to make content and allows it to where I can make this a free situation to where you are not spending money to support me. So, like I said, do me a huge favor. Check out Raid Shadow Legends. I'm going to post the link below as well too. So you guys can make sure you get into that. You don't have to buy anything, you don't have to spend money or anything like that. But by you checking out the game, it allows me to make content and allows it to where I can I think it's mad at me. Trading market is a dream. I think honestly, if we push, that might be our closest bet. Very simple. You know, the story has never been its strongest suit. Oh, storyline season 4 seems total nonsense. Yeah, I actually haven't followed it. Manage Seed from average to fast. That might be an interesting thing. There is a link paradox. It's in the description of the video. It's right at the very top, paradox. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll post it right in here too. I think I have to restart my raid. Give me a second. Sometimes when I'm streaming, it doesn't like it when I click off. So if I click off while I'm streaming, it'll make it so it doesn't show up. It'll load this time. Nice art on the load screen. Yeah, I do like this actually. Slapham is also sponsored, but the link, there's a link. The link's right there. It's in the description of this video. I might have to just play it on my phone because I may need to actually update it. We'll see. What I like about this is the ability to be able to play both on the screen itself, playing on the computer as well as on your phone. Alright, it's actually loading. Typically it doesn't take this long, but like I said, with everything streaming and all the other equipment that's going into it, it takes a little bit longer. And the graphics actually look a lot better when you're just playing it yourself. Link is only for iPad, iPhone. No, you can go iOS, Android. It's in there. I just posted it in the chat too. Oh, this is so cool. Remove or swap. Yeah, okay, so it's remove or swap. That's kind of interesting. Silver cost reduction. See, that's one of the things, you know what's really cool? I mentioned this in the ad. Every single time I load into the game, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Because they listen to what people say. People have complained about, hey, I don't really like the fact that it costs so much to remove artifacts. Okay, well, fix it. Ream Paradox. I'm answering you, man. Don't answer Stop. Yeah, so it's like every single time I log in, I'm like, wow, that's really cool that they did that. Let me dress away. I'll watch you stare. No, I'm not big into WWE, man. When I was younger. Is there a glitch? There we go. Ooh, 8% attack. Speed, HP. This is pretty decent. Nice. And know that. Alright, so guys, like I said, please do me a huge favor. I just posted the link in there. If you're checking this out, if any of the information I helped you out in terms of what I gave you in terms of Empires and Puzzles, I really appreciate it if you download Raid Shadow Legends. I can't stress enough. If there's anything you want to do to support me, that's the way to do it. Don't need to donate. I would much rather you donate. Or I would much rather you play the game, download it, check it out for free, tell me it stinks, tell me it was the worst decision you ever made, then donate $50. Literally. You don't need to spend any money in the game. Try it out. Let me know what you think, because that truly is what supports me. By you guys doing that, and it makes it so that more sponsors in the future will work with me, because it can kind of help show the conversions of people that will actually check things out, and it helps more. It makes it to where it's not so expensive. So I really appreciate if you do check it out. And you just click on the link that I just posted in the chat there. You've got iOS, Android, or PC. Which one of them? It actually doesn't really matter too much where you click on the device. They just do it mostly for tracking to see what you click on. Download the game. I get credit for it. And you get to check this game out. And I think that you will really like it. So right now what I'm doing, this is the clan boss. Everybody in our group is part from Empires and Puzzles. And what's really cool is that we have a top 1,000 alliance, and they all came from my stream here. And they're doing really, really well. So it's really cool. What's up, Derek? How are you doing, man? How's it going, Derek? And if you guys haven't already, please check out Derek's channel as well, too. Derek does Empires and Puzzles content. Derek, you're free to go ahead and post that link. Okay. Man, this thing's destroying my booty. Graphic gonna play it easy. I appreciate it, man. The advertising is funny. Oh yeah, they do great job on advertising. Thank you, Paradox. I really, really appreciate that, man. And also, Latimer also has a channel as well too. Latimer, what are you mostly making in terms of content too? Latimer, you're free to go ahead and post your link as well too, man. And I gotta head out in just a little bit for taking care of Liv. I gotta go get Liv. You always wake up too late. Just woke up, so I was streaming. Oh, that's all good, Derek. All right. Man, this one is I have the wrong team. Definitely bringing in. Normally I can just bring in the same team and it's good to go. Oh, yours is gemstone specific. Okay. All right. Gotta get going on that, Latimer. Pretty hair, pretty eyes, by my side. Man, this guy crushed me. So this is the clan boss. Just gonna show you guys this real quick. And then getting into this is the arena here. So this is where you get to go fight PvP. It's really cool. So I'm just gonna crush this guy really quick just because I decided to do it. There's so much layers to this game. And like I said, it really helps me out. Alright, so we're gonna auto here. So I'll post the link in the description as well too. Go-to player when it comes to Gemstone Legends. Fantastic information. Yeah, Latimer knows a ton about Gemstone. My dreams, you're mine. So what's cool too, I actually really like this. This is a really interesting thing that they released about the game. I'm gonna show you. This is the tag team arena. So find somebody with real characters. Maybe I'll run. Oh, he's gonna crush me. Find. Let's go here. This might be a little bit more even. Oh, yeah. So this is, you're building 3 different teams of 5, and they're facing off. And there's a lot of strategy that goes into this. So kind of like, you want to make sure that you've got it a little bit balanced on the first one. I might go back and stream this on my phone rather than from the computer. So Latimer asked a really good question. The best character when starting out in Raid Shadow Legends is going to be Kael. His name is Kael. So whenever you download the game, you want to make sure you pick Kael.
Sounds healthy.
What's that?
Sounds healthy.
Yeah, I know, right? It sounds healthy. Latimer's learned how hard-headed I can be when it comes to taking sound advice. That's funny. Oh, is he gonna get me? Man, he got me. All right, so that's the first battle. And then all the mana bars, so the yellow shows who's gonna go next. Yeah, my second team is pretty strong. He's got revive on death. He's gonna remove it. You got a funny game. I'm gonna start easy. What's up, Nani? Alright, so it's the best of 3, which is really cool. So he got me the first one, I got him the second one. Now we're gonna see what happens in the third one. There's tons of different things. You got the dungeons that you can go to level up your characters. You've got all sorts of different things that you can do within the game. So we're gonna finish out this match, and then I gotta head out because I gotta go get Liv. And like I said, guys, if you really want to support me, you guys like the content, please make sure you go ahead and click on the description and download one of those versions because that gives me credit. Like I mentioned before, I'd much rather you download, check the game out, tell me it stinks, than donate $50, donate $100. Truly, it means that much to me. So if you're kind of on the fence, you're like, I'm not really like that type that like downloads games and stuff like that, you'd be doing me a huge solid by checking the game out. You don't even need to stay playing it. I think you'll like it. A lot of players really do. I'm guessing we've probably had close to 3,000 players download it, if not more. It's probably my guess. We've probably had around 3,000 different players that have downloaded, and a lot of people really enjoy the game. So, all right, guys, I gotta head out because I gotta go get Liv. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for hanging out on stream with me today. I'm gonna be back again over the weekend. I got one more stream that I got. A bunch of hero breakdowns that are gonna be flying through, so you guys are gonna be seeing that. And yeah, so thanks so much for all the support. I'll see you guys on the next one.